So, guys, do you agree with Roy Keane as Liverpool being one of the worst champion in the Premier League for this season because of the big drop off, Liverpool drop off, and also Carragher second that behind him with an answer of being more likely leaning on and agree. So I want you guys to comment down below in the comment section and let me know what you think about what Roy Keane has said about Liverpool. And he said some good things about Liverpool, yes, but this season we want to know if Liverpool is one of the worst champion of the Premier League.
Talking about when he mentioned the word top players, but the really good players are usually their biggest critics anyway. You know, you criticise yourself for your performances, and we were praising Liverpool all last season. Liverpool outstanding, absolutely brilliant. But when this time of the season, and when you're 17 points worse off than the league leaders, then you're going to be criticised. I think you have to suck it up. Yeah, I think there's always worry if it gets personally. I can see players getting upset. But when you're criticising Liverpool's team for being a bit open, or the amount of games they've lost, the way they lost at Bournemouth recently, guess what? You're going to get criticised. Because last year when you're doing really well and you're celebrating 5-6 games to go and you're going off to Ibiza for weeks and you're going, you lay off the players a little bit, that even though you mightn't like it, because you're turning up and you're winning the league. But when you're not and you're so far off it, like they were a number of years ago, I've said it and I'll say it again, they've been really bad champions. Really bad in terms of the league. Yeah, they're still in Europe and the FA Cup, whatever. But in their league performances, they are going to be criticised because they're so far off it. It's very hard to win the league. It's harder to win it back to back. But when you're so many points off the top team, you are going to be criticised. If you win the league and the following year you're struggling to get into the Champions League position, which obviously is the top 5, then that is a big drop off. That is on the players. There'll obviously be, we argued a few weeks ago, there'll obviously stuff gone on and you're waiting for new players to settle in. There can be injuries. But that's all part of the challenge of being a big football club. And when we do Liverpool games, Liverpool one of the biggest clubs in the world. So part of their challenge is to deal with them challenges. And they've not done it very well.
So is that...
And also Carragher give his opinion on it. So do listen and listen what Carragher had to say in this one, people. Chips, I'm out.
Do you accept that, Jamie? They've been bad champions?
Yes, Roy said that a few 4 or 5 years ago, didn't you, on the last one? And I didn't agree with that. And the reason I say that, at the time, Liverpool had, I think 4 centre-backs out. They had kids at the back. But I think when you're saying it this season, Roy, I totally agree with you. You know, let's not forget that what Liverpool did in the summer wasn't just to sort of, strengthen the squad. It was to put themselves in a position to do what City have done the last few years, where you end up winning 3 leagues in 5 years. Something like that. It wasn't a case of, we're just happy with 1 league title. Because, as I said, what City had done, what Manchester United had done before, maybe what Chelsea had done, that this has almost felt the time. Liverpool supporters felt it. I felt it in the summer. This is our time to go on and sort of dominate the league for the next 3 or 4 years. And that hasn't happened. So, as I said, yeah,
if you win the